How's it going, guys? Gabe here from RC Cincy, and today I got a couple new packages. I'm gonna go ahead and review these two products together. So I have a S85 120mm drone, has an FPV camera, and it was a RTF version, which had the controller as well. I'm gonna be doing a review on that and a flight and a few DVR videos, including with the Eachine 800. So I have a lot coming up with that, but I figure I would buy a few extras for it, such as a multi-charger and then some extra batteries. So these reviews are mainly going to be focused on this charger and then the batteries. So I was looking for a charger to charge multiple batteries. So this is the one I came up with. This is by LHI. So let's go ahead and open it. So basically this is what the product is. What's so nice about this, it can do quite a few. It has 6 channels total, and it can charge off of USB. So let's say you have the original charger and the original battery for my drone. Plug it right there and it'll charge it. The sweet part about this is you can run it off a XT60, like a battery. Probably at least the bigger capacity, the better, obviously. You want to have enough to be able to charge all the batteries. You could probably use 2-3 cells. I'd recommend at least, the more cells, I guess, the better. And then you also have a plug right here. Basically what you need is one of these adapters right here. Let me, it is not included, so just make sure you have an adapter. This is the one I'm using. Really nice one, 12 volt, 5 amp. And this will power it no problem. This will power it and charge like max. I have another one that's a 3 amper. The only reason I have this is because of this charger right here. This is how I charge my cells currently. I don't have too many fancy batteries yet. I'm probably gonna get like a dual Venom charger or something later on, but this will do 3, 4, 2, and 1 cell batteries, and it'll do up to 4 amps of charging. So I have one of these that's a 3 amp, which would probably be perfect for this, but for this purpose, I'm using the 5 amp just to show you guys how it works and everything. So I'm gonna use that 3 amper for this and then keep the 5 amp for the bigger charger. But you need an adapter like so. This is what the end's gonna look like. And you need this, or a big battery. So let's go ahead and I'll show you some of the features and how it works. So what's nice about this is it's real compact, really nice. It does have an LED screen. Let's plug it up for you guys, show you. And this was really affordable. I think it was $8 or $9 if I'm not mistaken. It was really, really cheap off of Amazon, so you got 2 days shipping. Here's the back of it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the back real quick. Made in China. This is just plastic, so it sits on a surface. Unless you take like a screwdriver or something or metallic to touch, it probably won't arc. I don't see anything. Obviously, if you take some kind of metal tool and touch it. But if you're just plugging up a battery, I'd probably plug in the batteries and then plug this in. So let's go ahead and plug it in to show you. USB, 5 volts, actually tells it completely. 4.3 channel, that is channel 3, channel 4, channel 5, channel 6, 12.4, 5.5. So that's everything right there. These are flashing. Let's go ahead and get up close. So you see where it says 4.20 or 4.35. And then you also have 2 amp and 6 amp. That's your charging point. 2, and then 0.6. You could probably charge all of them at 0.6, no problem. I don't see, depending on your capacity, especially these higher voltage, higher capacity batteries, it should be no issue whatsoever. Now, what's so nice about this is, let me set this down for a second, is it came with a bunch of adapters. Now these basically, now what's so even cool about that is these just simply plug into that plug right there, and you have your, I know the smaller ones that are on the board are the 2.0, JST 2.0s. I think these are like the 1.3s or something like that. And then you have your small Deans. Or, I think it's a Deans. I'm pretty sure it's a Deans connector. So you have all your connectors you need. So you have 3 of these, the Deans. And then you have 3 of the, I think the 1.3s. This is a very common connector. And what's nice about this is these can serve as adapters. Let's say you have something maybe that plugs in to here, but you only have these kind of batteries. These are nice wires because you can go from this to Deans. You can go from 2.0 to 1.3, you know, battery. So that's nice. The only other thing in the package, it doesn't have a manual. I'm sure there's something online. If not, there's the whole purpose of this video. There's the Facebook, all that, accessories, a QR official website. Thank you for the purchase. If you have any questions, please contact us. We will bring our best products to the service customers. We can support customized quadcopter parts, ADR, TRF kit. If you need any kind of lower pricing, you can focus on our official website. So there you have it. Your customer, I'm just telling you to give them 5 stars, I guess. We very appreciate your order. So there's the card right there. And then going back to this, it seems really nice, very simple to use. What I'm gonna do now is unplug this for a second. And I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the second product. I'm not gonna break these up because these basically go hand in hand. I ordered these together. Now these are brand new, and they're 4 pieces. They're 550 milliamp, high voltage, 3.8s, and it grew up to like 4.35 or something like that. 1S LiPo batteries, made in China. I do like the way they're packaged though. So let's go ahead and open the box from the side. Slide it out, and then you have 4 of these batteries right here, which are these little bubble wraps. The 2.0 connectors that I need for my drone. And my original battery was a 500 milliamp, 3.8, and the discharge is not as high as this. I think it was only like, maybe 50. This is up to 100. 4.35 volt. So this is a really nice, powerful battery, high voltage. This will definitely give you a little bit more kick with the drone I have. I'm going to do a review, obviously, with the original battery and then these batteries, you know, just to see how it performs, how it does. So let's go ahead and set this board up. So obviously we're going to set it to 4.35, all of them. Make sure all of them are switched, and then obviously we can all run them at 0.6 amp, 0.6 amp, all of them are 0.6 amps. Then I'm going to take my battery, line it up, pop it right in. Simple as that. Let's set this down, get the other one out, kind of give them a quick over. You make sure it's not burging or busting out anywhere. The only thing is, I don't know if you could put this whole thing in a LiPo bag. I would just keep your eye out on this. I would not leave this unattended. And they fit side by side. And the cool part about it is I could buy 2 more batteries and charge them, or I could charge my factory battery. And I could charge other smaller batteries I have. So I could charge 7 batteries at once, which is amazing. So there we have it. They're all plugged in nicely. And then I simply plug this in. And instead of them, wow, that's super bright. Instead of them being light, dim, barely flashing, they are solid, really bright lights. Solid light. That's indicating that it's charging. So obviously, I think the channels go 1. Let me see if it has marked. See how they're much lower than the 4 point where it said before. So obviously, okay, here's my USB. Channel 1, 3.94. Channel 2, 3.95. Channel 3, 4.28. Channel 4, 3.93. And channel 5, 3.95. So it should be these 2 last channels, and I think, so those are all the channels I have charging. All these will reach the, I think it should be the 4.3, somewhere around that range. So they're all charging. I'm just gonna set that right there. And that's pretty much one of the simplest chargers, I think. It constantly has the LED display showing you the progress of the charging. Sorry, that's a little bright. It just works so well, you know. You can easily plug these up as well for the really micro batteries, like the really small ones. I forget what those connectors are called, but those are for like the really small ones. I actually had a really small drone that had a battery like that, so I could charge, you know, other batteries. Let's see. That plugs right in, just like I thought. So yeah, it is perfect. It works perfectly. You know, it's really nice. This is an input. So this is, you know, if you want to be mobile. I don't think I have a battery charger. I'll demonstrate that. When I go out in the field and fly and I drain one, I'll charge it and show you that you can charge off of it. They're just kind of sitting there, but yeah, they're perfectly fine. They are charging. Yep, they're charging. The numbers have increased. So they're charging, they'll get where they need to be, which is nice. And let me grab the other battery. I want to test something real quick. This will only take 1 second, I apologize. So sorry, it only took a second. What I wanted to test out is this is the drone I have. There will be a full flight review on that. So here's the original battery. Let's turn around. This is only a 25C battery. So, wow. Yeah, this is gonna have so much more punch in these batteries than this one. The voltage is the same, but the discharge is bigger and the milliamp by 50 is bigger. So, what I wanted to see is if you can plug this in the USB. Well, let me turn this. There we go. Duh. So that lit up immediately. That's giving it plenty of power. And what's neat about this is you can charge your phone Or let's say you have a charger that can that can charge a 2 or 3 cell, or a charger that can charge this battery. So you can charge the battery you're going to go in the field with. Not this particular charger, but obviously a 2S or 3S charger you may have. You can charge that way. You can charge a 2 cell or a really high, 5,000 milliamp or whatever milliamp you have. And check this out. You can charge this battery. I think it's charged though. And it is charged. That's the only reason it's not gone red, is this battery is already charged. So to test that theory, let's go ahead and plug it in one of the channels. .4, it is charging. 4.10, 4.33, 4.0, 4.0, channel 6, 4.31. So it works perfectly. It charges perfectly and it works perfectly. I'm really, really impressed with it. I'm not sure if it beeps or the light goes out. I'm probably obviously not going to have you guys hang out for the full duration of the charging, which it won't take long at 0.6. It shouldn't take too terribly long, but I just love this USB feature on it. It works perfectly. It constantly displays as it's charging, so you know that your batteries are properly charging. It's just, I think, a great charger. It's not the best. It's probably not the fastest, but it works well, it's affordable, and it can charge a lot of batteries. 6 plus 1. And it's capable of using at home and on the field. So I'm really impressed with that. I'm super stoked for some flights. I'm hoping to get those out here in the next few days. It's been really cold and windy and rainy. Unfortunately, or actually snowy, I apologize. I had to work during this, so I have not gotten a day off. So soon as I get a day off, I'll do a video for you guys. I'm going to start out with the flight, obviously, for the drone. And then I'm going to do a flight with the standard battery. I'm going to do a flight with the upgraded battery. Give you the times, obviously. And just really put this to the test. I'll get you guys a time for how long a dead battery takes to charge with this. Let you know if anything has messed up or failed. And you can clearly see it's charging, C.03, keeps going up. That's the empty channel, obviously, or one of the charged batteries already. So I do like that everything has an indicator. And it'll tell you what it has left. I think that, not the channel, not the USB, but I think this, it'll tell you how much juice the input of it is. So I think it'll tell you the input. I'll do a little more research on it. Obviously it has all 6 channels on there, plus it tells you some other voltages, probably either this, what this puts out, or what this is capable of handling, or what this is getting input, which is 5 amps or volts or whatever. So I'll do more research on it. I'll get to the bottom of it. But as far as temperature goes, it is warm. This plastic piece is warm to the touch. I would have this on a hard surface. I would not set this on carpet. I would have it on tile or granite or something harder. I would not walk away. Obviously, this battery is charged, by the way, because this is not lit up. And when I plugged it in here, and that was green, and it was ready to plug in, I plugged it in. It did not take a charge because it is fully charged. Let's unplug that. So there you have it. I'm going to go ahead and just let those run and charge. I'll let you guys know what happens once they're fully charged. But I'm overall so far impressed with the way it works. And that's everything that came. So I'm mainly, since this is all you do, I'm mainly excited about this drone, its performance. I've had quite a few small drones, honestly. You know, I've had the H36, I've had the JJRC H36, had the H20H, which was a 6 props. I've had the Vihawk GB202. I've had Ishin 010. I've had an altitude hold one. It was called, what was it? I've just literally had tons of small ones, small drones. And I enjoy small drones. The only thing I didn't have with my small drones was FPV. And I finally have that. Now, having that all in one, I'm looking into setting up probably the Bogley B03 Pro. That has a 716 motors. For its size, it has really, really powerful motors. Obviously, these are powerful because they're 8mm motors. These are really big motors for this size. So this thing has power. The only thing with this thing is I don't know all its full capabilities. Honestly, I haven't flown it. I haven't seen, you know, I haven't done acro on it, obviously. I haven't done a flight test. The only thing I've basically done is plug it up, make sure it works, and it does. So I'm going to be doing a test on the controls, speeds with different batteries, quality of the videos. I'm going to compare, you know, the quality of this camera. This is a 600 VTX. The one I bought is a 600 as well. I just want to see if that brand with this company right here, Mirror Robot or Myra Robot, Mirror Robot, make sure, you know, if it's any good. There are a couple clones. I don't know who the original was. There's a, what is that company? I was trying to remember the company. Thinking off the top of my head. It was 2 different companies I saw that were kind of clones of each other. It was like a S80, a S85. Like, they're all same size, 8mm end motors, you know, all in one. RTR controller. The controllers basically look the same as this. And these are predominantly trim buttons. And the other ones I haven't really done. I know this one's flip. And then this one's obviously acro, non-altitude hold. Supposedly on one of those you can hit a button if you're upside down and it flips you. I don't know if this one has it. That'd be nice if it did. I'm going to go through all the settings and obviously try it when it's flying. I need to figure all that out and make sure, you know, it is what it is. It's still charging, and it's charging pretty quickly. Even though it's at 3 point something volts, obviously you don't want to take this down too low, but it's charging rather reasonably fast. I think this will be nice. So I'm pretty excited about that, and that's pretty much it. So I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. Like I said, it shouldn't be more than a couple days. If I get a little bit more time, I have a few things I got to do tonight. If I get a little more time, I'll probably start out with the indoor video. And then just with this weather, it's going to be hard to do an outdoor video, honestly. But I'm going to pretty much start with the indoor video, do a little flying. And then after that, I'll do a couple videos on batteries and flight times. And then in the main review, it'll have all the controls and all the information on this drone. So that's pretty much how I'm going to break it down. So I think that's going to do it for this video. I just wanted to show you guys the setup and what I got going on. I want to thank a lot of you guys. I've been going to a few different chats, and everyone's really been really supportive and you know, supporting each other and subscribing to each other, and that's been really neat. I'm going to try to make it to as many channels as I can and check out your guys' videos. I picked up a lot of subscriptions, you know, I gave out a lot of subscriptions, so it's working really well. I'm really happy to be part of this RC community. I want to thank you guys again. If you have any family-friendly comments or anything, you want to comment on this product, the batteries, the drones, anything at all, please comment below. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hopefully you enjoy this video and you can give me a thumbs up. And I think that's it. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.